Hi traders, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about my funded future because I promised to do a video about that in the last video to go over my funded future, what account they offered, and what are their payout requirements, and what are the passing requirements, what are the rules and regulations that you have to follow when it comes to my funded future, and how to stay in good standing with my funded future. So up here, as you can see, it says that my funded future, you can get up to 600k in funded account, and as there is a usual per all prop firm, which you can get 100% of your payout until you make $10,000, and then after that 90 to 10% split. Minimum trading day is one. So you don't have a consistency rule like my top step. You can really pass it in one day. Just being careful. And they have the live support. You can ask in through their bot, which is here, or you can you can ask some of your questions on their Discord. So as it comes to my funded future, so as you can see, like everything else, no maximum days of evaluation, no maximum request amount. That depends. It depends on what type of account you have, because this, as I say here, is exclusively for the expert account, and the expert account is much more expensive, much more freer, but that comes with a cost as well. Definitely, if you are not a consistent trader, or if you are someone who is struggling with overtrading, overtrading, following your trading rules, over leveraging, I wouldn't recommend you touching the expert account at all, because even if you pass it in one day, it will still be hard for you to manage it well. That will be a problem. And they say no set day for payout. On the expert is every 14 days, and on the starter, it's after every 5 winning days, and you maintain the 40% consistency rule, you will get $1,200 cap payout per account. So $1,200 for 50k, I think $2,400 for 100k, and then $3,600 for 150. So this is that about the account that they offer. So they do have this thing where they offer a starter and an expert account. So the easiest one here is the one that I did, was the starter, where you pay $80, you get the starter account. Your profit target for the challenge is $3,000. You're allowed up to three max contracts, but you can also trade micro. Your daily loss limit is $1,200, a little bit over what Top Step has, which is $1,000, and your overall drawdown is $2,500. It's end of the day drawdown, and the good thing when it comes to my funded future right now is the fact that you don't have to pay activation fee once you pass your account, which is really good, because you don't have to think about now I pass the account but I don't have money to pay for the activation fee, or the activation fee is a little bit a lot. The reset is less than what you pay, right? It's $50, and you got the scaling. Now, once you get funded, that's where all of the rules and regulation comes in. They say that they do have that the plan that they have for the starter is to get you in a live funded account as soon as possible. And even if you pass the evaluation, the first phase of the funded account is still some type of evaluation. They are trying to evaluate your consistency before putting you into live account, where you have much more freedom when it comes to requesting payout and all this kind of stuff. Now, when we come here to the expert, like as you compare, is at least double or 3 times the starter. The profit target is a little bit higher, which is $4 grand. You get more contract, but it just leads to you over leveraging, so not really recommend. They don't have a daily loss limit, which come with a cost as well, because if you are tilting, there's nothing that's gonna stop you to blow that $2,000 real quick. The max drawdown is $2,000, and then it's the same thing. Is trading drawdown at the end of the day. Once you pass it, there's no scaling rule, so you can use whatever contract you want when you get funded, and up to 5. Yeah, so basically you can use whatever amount of micro contract that you want to put on, and there will be no consistency rule, meaning your best day can be as big as it can be, and that won't matter when you ask for a payout. The good thing when it comes to the expert is that there's just no much restriction, right? You don't have activation fees, you don't have consistency rule, you don't have a payout cap. No, I think you do have a payout cap. I'm not sure if you do have a payout cap or not, but payout is requested every 14 calendar day. And I'm still a little bit confused when it comes to payout cap when it comes to the expert account. Do you get a cap per payout? Can you pull out everything you want, or do you have full access to your payout? That part I'm not sure. I don't know. But to be honest, I would recommend doing the starter, especially because of the daily loss limit. Not having daily loss limit and trying to aggressively pass the expert, which you can, but managing it with that same mindset is bad, because you can literally run through this $2,000 really quick. In one trading session, you start tilting. Now you know that you have max contract, you can over leverage, and if you just let yourself, psychologically derail, it's easy to blow the swing, and you will basically pay a lot of money for nothing, just for you to just be a little bit of a gambler instead of a consistent trader. But if your consistency is right, and you're sure with yourself that, my strategy has been proven, I can follow my trading strategy, I'm disciplined, all this kind of stuff, then you can make the decision to go with that. What I'm doing here is just showing you guys the things that I'm doing. It's not a financial advice, and I wouldn't recommend that you put your money into it because it's risky. There's a high percentage chance of you losing your money than getting anything out of it. So that's just that starter account revamp, which is a little bit different. They say that, what they're saying at MyFundedFutures, we believe that a trader career hinges on the ability to progress without compromise. Our goal is to support your progression, funding from simulated funded to stage to live funding stage, ensuring every trader has the opportunity to succeed. So that's the goals that they are going in with. And we're going to skip all of the objective down there. And basically the benefit of the starter: easy path to live funding, potential weekly payout after 5 winning days. Trader can receive payout 5 winning day of $100 for 50K, 200 for 100K, 200 for 150. You have a daily loss limit to assure that you can trade another day, and the price is definitely low, and you don't have a buffer zone, so you can request your payout as soon as you get your 5 winning days. You don't have to wait to make up to your buffer zone to request a payout. But just know that if you request payout right at buffer zone or before buffer zone, your account will automatically be locked at 0. So let's say you pay $80 to get the account, and then you trade diligently, you risk less, you make 105 winning days, that's $500, and your account, your max drawdown is down negative 1500, and then your account is sitting at positive 500, and then you're like, okay, I'm going to request $200 payout, which if you do, your account will immediately be locked at $50,100. So now you only have $100 to risk for the rest of the account. So that's something that they do. So if you don't compete the buffer zone, and then for you, I put $80 and I would make 200, that's cool. Or if you put any and you make 500, that's cool per payout. But just know that the account will be locked at the end of the day. So yeah, some of the things that they say here: qualification for payout, 5 winning days, withdrawal limit, which is something that you have to read in a detail, up to 1,200 for each payout until 30 winning days or 6,000 payout. After the first payout, maximum loss limit move to $50,000, 100. That's the thing that I just literally said. And for this one, it's gonna be 2,400. For this one, it's gonna be 3,600. You got for once you get into live funding, they say that you're gonna have a static account with 2,500 in balance, so they're not gonna trail your drawdown, and you are eligible after 30 winning days. You'll become eligible for funding after 30 winning days or $6,000 in payout. Same thing here. So it's just as the account become bigger, it doubles. So if you get 6 for the overall in the funding with 50, you get 12 with 100, you get 18 with 150. Profit split same, but there is a consistency, 40% consistency for funded only. They don't do the same thing for live funding, but every payout you have to keep your max winning days under 40% of your total profit. So those are the things that they offer right now. And I've seen that yesterday they came out with something new where if you get a payout with in one of your funded account and then you blow it, you can basically pay 1/3 of your payout to reset the account. But I don't know. I don't know how that work. I don't know, depending on how much you make on the account and you don't want to go through evaluation phase again, that could work for you. But yeah, those are what MyFundedFutures are offering at the moment. And most of those things hinge onto your psychology, onto your consistency as trader, onto your risk management. Definitely they do pay their traders, but you are the one who is at desk, you are the one who is pushing the button, you are the one who is taking the trades. So if you are not applying yourself, you are just giving your money to those companies. That goes for me as well, which I've done a great deal of, and trying to, be better at doing it. I at least got to a phase where I got paid from doing it, but now it's like I need to be able to be paid doing it profitably, right? There are those rules that it depends on the way you can look at it. You can look at it as a barrier, refraining you to get to where you need. And if you let them impact you psychologically, they all do you in, right? But if you take them sportively, it's like, okay, those are just barrier between me and my goal. And if I apply myself, if I'm disciplined enough, if I do the right thing every single time, every single day I show up and I do the right thing, I can be at those level as everybody, as some of the people that are doing it at a higher level are doing it, right? Like the way that you have to look at it is an opportunity, right? If you're doing the thing right, you literally can scale it, right? Even though MyFundedFutures is here, they limit you to a $1,200 payout per cap, but you can have 3 accounts, which exponentially shift the 1,200 to 3,600 per payout. It may not be weekly, maybe every 2 weeks, but 3,600 coming in as extra, that's a lot, right? And if you are able to do it on a bigger account, if you can manage or if you can afford it, that's gonna be like 9, right, or 10 per payout. You do that every 2 weeks, it gives you a great deal of success so that's gonna be it for the video. And until next time, I wish you safe trading.